Yehovah Svaot Elohim, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me, using your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself. And you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Han, behold, Nail, behold. 1 Kings chapter 17. Eliyahu from Teeth, an inhabitant of Gilad, said to Achav, As Yehovah the God of Israel lives, before whom I stand, there will be neither rain nor dew in the years ahead, unless I say so. Then the word of Yehovah came to him, Leave here, turn to the east, and hide in Vadi Crete near the Jordan. You are to drink from the stream, and I have ordered the ravens to feed you there. So he went and acted according to the word of Yehovah. He went and lived in Vadi Crete near the Jordan. The ravens brought him bread and meat in the morning, and bread and meat in the evening, and he drank from the stream. After a while, the stream dried up, because there was no rain in the land. Then this word of Yehovah came to him, Get up, go to Zarphat, a village in Zidon, and live there. I have ordered a widow there to provide for you. So he set out and went to Zarphat. In reaching the gate of the city, he saw a widow there gathering sticks. He called out to her, Please bring me a little water in a container for me to drink. As she was going to get it, he called after her, Bring me a piece of bread in your hand. She answered, As Yehovah, your God lives, I have nothing baked, only a handful of meal in a pot, and a little oil in the jug. Here I am, gathering a couple sticks of wood, so that I can go and cook it for myself and my son. After we have eaten that, we will die. Eliyahu said to her, Don't be afraid. Go and do what you said, but first use a little of it to make me a small loaf of bread and bring it out to me. After that, make food for yourself and your son, for this is what Yehovah the God of Israel says. The pot of meal will not get used up, nor will there fail to be oil in the jug, until the day Yehovah sends rain down on the land. She went and acted according to what Eliyahu had said, and he, and her household had food to eat for a long time. The pot of meal did not get used up, nor did there fail to be oil in the jug. The fulfillment of the word of Yehovah spoken through Eliyahu. A while later, the son of the woman whose house it was fell ill. His illness grew increasingly serious until his breathing stopped. She said to Eliyahu, What do you have against me, you man of God? Did you come to me just to remind me how sinful I am by killing my son? Give me your son, he said to her. Taking him from her lap, he carried him into the room upstairs where he was staying and laid him on his own bed. Then he cried out to Yehovah, Yehovah, my God, have you brought also this misery on the widow I am staying with by killing her son? He stretched himself out on the child 3 times and cried out to Yehovah, Yehovah, my God, please let this child's soul come back into him. Yehovah heard Eliyahu's cry. The child's soul came back into him, and he revived. Eliyahu took the child, brought him down from the upstairs room into the house, and gave him to his mother. And Eliyahu said, See, your son is alive. The woman replied to Eliyahu, Now I know that you are a man of God, and that the word of Yehovah that you speak is truth. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating 17th chapter of 1 Kings? we can proclaim the truth of the word of Yehovah. Go and act according to the word of Yehovah. Trust Yehovah for your daily needs. Listen for the words of Yehovah. Act on the words of Yehovah. Trust Yehovah to provide for you. Encourage others to act out their trust in Yehovah. Share the written promises of Yehovah. Trust in the fulfillment of the words of Yehovah. Trust that Yehovah has power over his creation. Cry out to Yehovah for healing that only Yehovah can do. Be like Eliyahu and cry out 3 times to Yehovah for healing. Trust that Yehovah can bring souls back into bodies if he wants to. Trust that Yehovah hears our cries and answers our prayers and petitions, no matter how hard it seems for him. Give glory to Yehovah when he answers your prayers and petitions. Aim to speak the truth and point others to the power of Yehovah. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can pray for the awesome power of Yehovah to show up in the lives of those around you. Bear one another's burdens. We can cry out for healing for those Yehovah has placed in your life, giving glory to Yehovah. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, self-control. End with the Aaronic blessing on this Friday night Shabbat, using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shabbat Shalom.